one of the more difficult constructions you can be asked at Junior Cert is to draw an ellipse given very, very little information. In this instance, we're only given half the major axis. You can see there out the V2, which marks the extreme end of the major axis, and the coordinates of one point on the ellipse. So you can see there, that point is back 40 and up 20. Now in this case, there's very little we can do except draw the major axis circle. So we're going to draw that circle in first, and then we're going to use the concentric circles construction in reverse. So I've just put in the major axis circle here. Now if we were to use concentric circles in the normal way, I would be drawing 30 and 60 degree lines to cut that circle. I would drop down then from the major axis circle and come across from the minor axis circle to find the point. The problem here is that I don't have the minor axis circle. So what I'm going to do instead to find it is do the construction in reverse. I'm going to go back up from P till I cut the major axis circle. Take that point then back to the center point, and then cross horizontally from the point P, and that point will establish the radius of the minor axis. So I've just gone straight up from P until I cut the major axis circle. I've then come from that point back to the center of the circle, and then I've come across from P to cut that line, and I've established this radius here, which is the radius of the minor axis. And then by establishing the minor axis, you can now draw the ellipse using either concentric circles or the Trammell method.